You ain't real, you can't come up on his side. If you say you ballin', you better just come out with your best. Every shot that I done put up, shit ain't hit nothing but net. Fully suited up, running down that field, they break your chest. Now's the blitz, throwing bullets from the corner like a vet. You too silly, I'm too saucy, you can't cross me, check the stats. If you garbage or you nice, you be gon' come out with the facts. Better stay in tune, yeah, this podcast be the best. Better stay in tune, welcome to Nothing But Net.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. What's up, Papa? What's up? What's up? This is another episode of Nothing But Net, No Filter, No Bull. I'm your boy, Gabe. I got Sean over there in New York. Go ahead, talk to them people.
What's going on, people? We back. Episode 16. 4 months and counting. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, right now, man, Sean, how you been doing this week, bro? How's everything with you?
Bro, it's been a good week, bro. New month, new vibration. October's over. November 1st. It started all kind of crazy. We're gonna get into that today. A lot of sad things going on in in the world and whatnot. But we'll get into it, bro. But how you feeling though?
I'm good, man. Can't complain. Just living it up, just trying to do the best I can. But besides that, bro, it's been regular. Nothing crazy, no highs, no lows today.
That's good, man.
Yeah, man.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
We both alive, brother. We here.
That's it. That's it, bro. Yeah, man. But just to get into some of the things we're gonna be getting into today, we're gonna cover NBA. So we're gonna be covering the Brooklyn Nets and the debacle that's been going on with. We're gonna talk about the NFL trade deadline. The thing this year, I think it was the most I've ever seen. And then
it actually was the most. They said, I think last year was like 5. It was like 10, and that's 10 just counting the last day. There's been trades going on before that, so it's probably like a good 15.
And then you got the our picks. We're gonna be doing our picks. We forgot to do them last week. We got caught up in everything else. And then something that we haven't talked about in a couple of episodes, man. We're gonna go back to our wrestling, talk about a little bit
Monday night SmackDown, Raw.
We're seeing everything. So we're gonna talk that up and see how that goes, man. But let's get into that first one. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the Brooklyn Nets, man. So if everybody who's been living under a rock, the Brooklyn Nets have been a fucking shit show, fire, dumpster, all you wanna, any kind of phrase you want to use, that's been the Brooklyn Nets since last year. Why couldn't Nash turn it around, man? And what do you think needs to happen for the Brooklyn Nets for them to turn this shit around?
Bro, let's start from the beginning. Nash was set up to fail from jump because even when he was announced as the coach, everybody was like, but you've never been a coach anywhere, and it's one of those teams, Brooklyn, let's be honest, and I support the Nets. Regardless of you see the Miami Heat, I like the Nets too because I'm from Brooklyn. You from Brooklyn too. We Brooklyn cats. We may live in different places, but we Brooklyn cats. They were set up to fail from jump. You cannot put a bunch of talent and that look good on paper together and think it's just going to work out. Remember, we speak about this mostly on every episode. It's all about that chemistry, that camaraderie. And from day one, it's like, okay, you got Kyrie, but then KD was out for like, a year and some change, and he was hurt, right? And then I was like, okay, let's get James Harden. Harden came in strong, and then Harden realized, like, okay, Kyrie don't want to get vaccinated, so we're not going to win anything. Let me get the hell up out of here and get fat and get unhealthy and let me get the fuck up out of town. Let me do to them what I did over there in Houston. Let me just get all sloppy and get the fuck up out of here. Yeah. And then this past summer, KD wanted a trade, bro. Not only did he want a trade, he was like, yo, listen.
He wanted the coach gone.
He wanted the coach and the GM gone. So think about it like this, right? And we spoke about something similar to this like last week because you're a manager and I've been a manager places as well. If one of your members, coworkers, underlings, whatever you want to call it, team members, associates, if they want you gone and you don't go and they have to come back to work and work for you, what kind of situation you think is going to happen?
Exactly.
It's going to be uncomfortable. So with Steve Nash, and then from jump, you got to remember, Kyrie already said, we don't need a coach. We coach ourselves. So it's like they've been disrespecting Steve Nash left and right. And I feel like Brooklyn or the New York market, you need a rough rider. You need a rugged coach, you need you know what I mean? Like a DMX. You need one of them coaches that when they speak, everybody shut the fuck up and listen. Steve Nash is not that guy, bro. He's too nice.
Nah, he's too nice. So do you want like a Sucio, like Ime Ndoku
That's what reportedly they're talking about again. But here's the thing, though, right? So with Ime, he actually used to be on the Nets coaching staff. He was one of the assistants. So, and that was when they was actually pretty good, when they had a nice young core coming off the bench. They had KD and they had Kyrie. Like it was looking real promising back then. And then they traded away everybody for fucking James Harden. Like it was just insane. So like Ime Udoka, if let me say his name correctly, he may do all that shit off the court, bro. But how many managers and coaches do shit that we don't even know about and we don't even hear about? Because there was reports, owners too. There was reports too, like for those that watch, First Take with Stephen A. or even Stephen A. Period on ESPN. He said it, I don't understand why this is even coming out. This is a regular thing in the NBA. Like, and it was consensual. It's not like he was over here doing allegedly Deshaun Watson getting a massage and, being crazy. He fucked the owner's wife because obviously the owner wasn't doing with his job. You know what I mean? He was compensating because they feel like when you got money, you ain't got to take care of your lady.
You ain't got,
Doke was like, I'm African. You know. I'm about
to make a squirt.
Exactly. I'm about to give her this third leg, and he was giving her the third leg. The dude found out, got in his feelings, and then whatever happened. Now the crazy thing about all of this, bro, is that Boston is willing to be like, okay, y'all can have suspension is over. Mm-hmm. So why suspend him? You should have just fired the guy a long time ago.
That's what I found weird. I found that weird. Like when I was looking, I'm like, how the hell how would they be able to hire him if he's suspended? But then I'm like, I'm guessing Boston's like, yo, just take this fucking guy.
Remember, he only suspended in Boston. It's not an NBA thing. Boston came out because technically with the NBA is like, how can you suspend him? He didn't do anything egregious. You know what I'm saying? It was consensual. Like if you have a consensual relationship with a coworker or without whoever the person it is, it's beyond business. It got nothing to do with us. It's not affecting the organization. It's just that the owner's mad. Now, here's the thing, though. Not other than him, I feel like, and it's about time, people. We've been saying this for a long time. Can we give Mark Jackson a chance, bro? Come on.
I think he would do so good, bro. I think he would do so good with Brooklyn.
Like, I don't know if he's blackballed or whatever, but give him a chance.
Let's use the word whiteballed because blackballed it sounds so negative.
Whiteball, blackball,
whiteballed.
He's Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, bro.
He's not getting a job no time soon.
I think he would do so good with that team, bro. Like he would check everybody's ego. Like you need a coach, like you said. Like you need a coach that can gather the troops and get them on one page. This reminds me, and I just watched it today, and I didn't watch all of it, but I was watching the Redeem Team documentary.
That shit was good, right?
And I got to the part where they got the gold in the FIBA, and now they're about to go to the Olympics. Mm-hmm. But when I was watching it, and when you were saying something there, when the Dream Team got together, when it was without Kobe, and it was just a whole bunch of young dudes and old dudes and Larry Brown, they were just basing it on their talent, right? So they were just like, yo, we don't gotta fucking do shit. Like we gonna come in here, we're gonna win the gold. And and I think that's what Brooklyn tried to do with Kyrie and they with Durant, and at one point they had who they had Harden, then they tried it with Simmons, and it's just like they had Blake Griffin, even though it was like it wasn't prime.
Oh, they had your boy too, Aldridge.
They had Aldridge, bro. They had shooters. They got this guy Harris who could shoot. They have Steph Curry. Like I think it's like the mentality of that team, bro. It reminds me of that Dream Team. Like they just be like, we just gonna come in here, we gonna score. Exactly. Like and the other team, and the other team's gonna have to figure it out because we're better than them on paper. On paper, you guys got probably like two of the best. I would say Kyrie is top 10 or top 5. Some people. And Durant is top 5. So
that's a fact.
To me, it's like they're not going to work hard because they feel like they can go into Atlanta, come to or even play the Knicks and win, and it don't work that way. And when you have a coach like Nash, who good dude, it looks like, and he was a great hell of a player, but he's not going to command the respect from these dudes about. Yo, we need to practice. Oh, yo, we need to go hard on this. They're going to look at him like, first of all, Kevin Durant didn't want him for the beginning of the year. He said it. I don't want this coach. Get this coach. So you think he's going to even buy into anything that Steve Nash is saying? No. Steve Nash Steve Nash had to know for him to quit this early. He had to know like I already got one foot out the door.
Pretty much.
That's like when you work a regular job and you fed up. It don't matter what the hell happened. It could be the littlest thing that set you off. You'd be like, I'm done. Fuck it. And I'm out.
Yeah. Or when you put in your 2 weeks and they expect you not to do shit anyway. Some jobs will be like, you know what? You don't even got to do the 2 weeks because we already know how this going to go. Today could be your last day.
Yeah. We take your resignation today.
We'll take it right now. You can clock out and go home. Thank you very much.
Yeah. But I think, I agree with you, bro. Mark Jackson should be, I know they're going to go with a Doku, but if they had to, if let's say that doesn't work out, I think Mark Jackson should get a shot. Him or I think like Jeff Van Gundy. I wouldn't want Van Gundy there. Van Gundy's a little bit older, but Mark Jackson.
Nah, not Van Gundy.
Yeah. I think Mark Jackson is the fix there. He could be like what Buck Showalters was for the Mets.
Yeah, they need a strong voice. They need somebody with some type of authoritative temperament, culture. Yeah. Like we're gonna. And if that doesn't work, I'm sorry, KD, you can go. Kyrie, you can go. Clean house and just start all over, bro. And just start all over. Yeah, because even with that documentary that you watched, the reason why the Redeem Team happened is because of that camaraderie. Kobe came, Kobe bought in. They put in the work. They saw Kobe working out at 4 a.m. And
they coming from the club.
In the interview, Carmelo was like, "Yo, you working out at 4 a.m? I'm going to sleep. I ain't waking up that early. You bugging." Like he didn't take it serious, but then everybody else saw Kobe putting in the work and was like, "Shit, if we want to win, we got to do what Kobe do." So we all getting up at 4 a.m. We all doing this. We all taking it seriously. In order to achieve the goal, you got to put in the work, bro. We know this. Yeah. We have our show right now, and we got to put in the work. Like it's not easy because we got other things going on outside of this. But you got to make it happen. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, man. So hopefully the Nets could do something. I mean,
we'll see. The season is young,
but season is young. It's real young.
They're like 2-6 right now, or 2-5, or
I know they just have a horrible record, but a coaching change could probably fire them up. So let's see how that goes, man. But
so
let's jump.
I got a quick question. Wait, before we jump into anything else, because let's talk about this. What the hell is going on with the Lakers?
Bro, they were celebrating. Fan. Yeah, they were.
It seemed like they don't exist no more.
No, they were celebrating that win, bro. Like they won the championship.
Yo, that was bro. I have never seen nothing like that. I was like,
I said, Kobe. I said, Kobe over here shaking his head, and he's like, you know what? I can't deal with y'all motherfuckers. I'm out.
And they try to justify it, saying, well, it's the coach's first win. We know what it means for him.
Man, now what you do 0-6. Like you don't get no Gatorade bath.
You get a great job, coach. Here's the game ball. All right, let's focus on the next game. Y'all celebrating like y'all won something, and the Lakers. Let's talk about the Los Angeles Lakers, the legacy that they have. Yeah. For you to celebrate like that, it's sad, bro. Like no offense, and don't take no offense, bro. That's like you the Knicks. You just you won a game,
and I was just about to say,
or the Mets. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them sorry ass teams that just win one game and they just celebrate. What are you celebrating?
So what I was about to say too was that the Knicks, like mad people play the Knicks, they clown the Knicks and whatever. And right now they fucking losing, but they
looking good though.
Yeah, I mean they're not gonna be like I said at the beginning of the year. They're gonna be probably like a 6 seed, 7 seed. So they're not gonna be nothing crazy. They're gonna be okay, right? But a lot of people like on ESPN, especially ESPN, bro. Richard Jefferson, that dude's a clown. He always be playing the Knicks. But the Lakers are hot garbage, trash. Bro. Hot garbage. And they always try to find a way like, oh, we got to get a superstar to the Lakers. Oh, what the Lakers are going to do. And it's like, man, I get it, but that team is hot.
They trash, boy. Like if you watch Inside the NBA with Shaq, Kenny, and the rest of them, they be clowning the Lakers. They be like, do we really have to sit here and watch another Laker game? Like this is bad, and Shaq, his DNA is the Lakers, so it's to the point that when they talk shit about the Lakers, and he know this team is trash, he can't even say nothing. He got to sit there and eat it. Like, yeah, me and Kobe was on that shit. Yeah, when we going on.
He got to go back to the glory days.
Yeah, we got to go back to the glory days when we was winning rings, like getting a win and celebrating. That's not what we do around here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, sad, but good point that you just brought up there. But yeah, man, let's jump into this NFL trade trade deadline
Yeah,
recap.
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead, and this is something you sent to me, so I'm gonna read it off. I'm gonna read off the image you sent me.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, the trade deadline was pretty cool, man, this year. Like NFL is not known for the trade deadline. So
Mm-mm.
like it felt like things were getting done. Like
Like
usually
free agency,
NFL.
bro. It
Yeah,
was
it
like
was
that
like
NBA free agency. That's what it felt like.
and I think like they need to fix it to where I think the NBA does a good job with it. I think MLB does a good job with it when it comes to that free agency thing. Like
Yeah.
they hype it up. I think
Mm-hmm.
the NFL has to do something where either the trade deadline goes maybe to like week 9, where
Yeah.
it's longer, or they just got to make this into like some kind of like it has to be something where like get people engaged to do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they got to do, but I think like if they did that shit, man, that'll be another thing that people be fiending for.
Exactly.
You know,
Like there's no
so
hype to it, bro. It's like, okay, the
none.
deadline is at 4 p.m. So the only reason I took interest in it, and maybe you, is because we play fantasy football. So
Yeah,
when certain players move to certain teams, we're like, okay, this has fantasy implication. Like perfect example, when McCaffrey went from the bum ass Carolina Panthers to the
yeah,
San Francisco 49ers that love their running backs and love to run the ball, that Shanahan offense, it
hmm
was a whole dynamic. You know, your man went bonkers, whatever
yeah,
you want to call it. This week,
yeah.
your man threw a touchdown, caught a touchdown, ran for a touch. Boy, he did everything other
Except
than
for
kick a field goal.
officiating.
Literally, there's the only thing he ain't do. He didn't kick a field goal, and he didn't
Yeah,
officiate the damn game.
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it was exciting, bro. And some of the trades were kind of good. Some of them didn't make sense to me. Like, perfect example, like with the Bears, they trade away their best defensive players. But
Yeah.
then you grab a wide receiver for what?
For what? For
For
what?
what?
I don't know what.
You know what I'm saying? And then like Miami got better. You know, the
Mhm.
defense got better. They got some pass rushes and whatnot. They got running back
Yeah.
and whatnot. And you know, your team and my team, we didn't really do anything. My team did something weeks before, like a week
Yeah.
before. They got that my man Roquan.
Yeah.
My man Roquan. And they traded
Yeah.
the real Roquan too. But anyway,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna go into that. But
Yep.
it's like
So
what
yeah, I mean, it was crazy, bro. Like you got like I'm gonna read it off to you. It's Robbie Anderson went to the Cardinals. Christian
Yeah.
McCaffrey's, like you said, went to the 49ers.
Yeah.
James Robinson went to the Jets. Robert Quinn, aka Roquan, went to the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Kadarius Toney went to the Chiefs. Roquan Smith, the real Roquan Smith, went to
Mhm.
the Ravens. TJ Hawkinson went to the Vikings.
That's a good one.
That one's a good one. Chase Claypool went to the Bears. Bradley Chubb went to the Dolphins. That's another good one.
That's another good one too.
Calvin, I bet on my team. Ridley went to the Jaguars.
That's a good one for
And
next
then-
year, potentially.
Yeah, that's a good one for next year. And then Naeem Hines went to the Bills. So don't ask me who that guy is. But
So Naeem Hines is pretty decent, bro. Like they didn't really need him. They just got him because I heard originally they were trying to go after Kamara.
mhm.
Like they were just trying to like go for it all. Like we're going for Kamara, but the Saints was not having it. Saints is like, all right, come on, we still competitive. Our division is trash. We can potentially make the playoffs. We give y'all Kamara, we ain't got no chance.
They still don't got no chance. But all right. You got those trades that happen. Which one besides your Eagles making a trade, which one did you like out of those names that I mentioned?
I want to say, like I said, that T.J. Hawkinson, bro, like they never really had a strong tight end until now. So it's
Yeah.
like not only do you have to worry about Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook, and Adam Thielen whenever he wants to show up, but you got
Yeah.
T.J. Hawkinson right down in the middle with
Yeah,
Kirk
he's
Cousins,
good, bro. He's
and they good. And to all the people that want to talk shit about the Eagles beating them and the Vikings are not good, bro. Look at the Vikings. They what 7-1,
6-1.
8-1, whatever they are. They only
Yeah.
lost one game, bro. They really good. I try to
Yeah,
tell people
6-1.
they better than what you think. They better than
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers
yeah.
don't know what to do with himself nowadays. He over here probably sending DMs to my man Devontae like, yo, hey, you don't miss me? You don't want to
Right.
come home?
Hey, big head.
Hey, baby, what's going on?
Hey, big
What you
head,
got going
what you
on over
doing?
there? I saw your game
Yeah.
last week. You sure you don't want to come back home? You only got
Right.
one pass. You know I'll give you about 13 a game.
Can-
Come on, baby.
Can we have lunch?
Exactly.
He's shooting his shot.
You want to talk about this?
Right. To me, I like the Bradley Chubb one, man. The
Yeah.
Dolphins is a decent team. They got an okay. I mean, they have a good defense, and then with him there, I think he's just going to take it to another level. I don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl, but I think they increase their chances to get into the wild card. So
Of course.
that
Yeah.
that right there is a win for them because they've been shitty for so long that fan base is thirsty for a win, bro. They thirsty for that. So. Um, with that being said, man, do you think your team is set up to make that run to the Super Bowl? You think
I'm gonna be
that's it?
honest with
Like
you. Right,
you have done
right
enough?
now.
Yeah.
Um, here's my thing, and let's get something straight, people. Any sport is not one on paper. So regardless if people say your schedule was easy, your schedule was hard, those teams still have to show up, still have to play you, and they have to be healthy. So right now, with health concerns, which we don't have that many, we lost our number one pick for a couple of weeks. He's on the IR, Jordan Davis. So hopefully he gets better. So he's going to be out for like 4 weeks. He got a high ankle sprain. But other than that, if everybody stays healthy and the camaraderie keep going, and the thing I like about the Eagles, and we're undefeated, but they don't talk about being undefeated. They're like, okay, each week we're gonna go 1-0. We don't care because when we were like 5-8, nobody gave a shit about us. So don't try
That's
to come
true.
down when
Yeah.
we 7-0, and then you want to talk, want to beef us up
Okay.
and want to put that dream team shit on us. No, but it's the truth, bro. And I love their mentality. Like we don't give a shit about the record. And matter of fact, I know your boys listening to this, and I had this conversation with Kareem because remember we play fantasy football together. Your
Yeah.
man is boasting because he's number one. He's this, he's that. I said, bro, don't set yourself up like you did with the Mets.
Yeah.
It's still a long season, bro. Trust me. Do not let my black ass get in the top 4 because you're going down. And by the way, you're going down this week. But anyway, we're not even gonna talk about that because me and him play this week.
Oh, okay. He
You know
got
what I'm
lucky
saying?
with he got lucky with that Tony Pollard thing.
Bro, he just get lucky with Tony Pollard. Bro, I gave him Brees Hall before Brees Hall got hurt.
Damn.
I gave him a good run. Like I try to tell everybody, sometimes it's not about talent, it's about luck. And when you get lucky, just be quiet and enjoy it. When you start boasting, that's when that luck goes away and then you start looking like doo-doo, basuda, trash.
Yeah, man. Come on, Kareem. You're better than that,
I mean?
Kareem. You better. Yeah, man. So, with my team, to be honest with you, I thought they were gonna make a move. Jerry was talking really crazy after that win against the Bears, and he was like, "We're gonna go into the trade market. He's gonna look at trades, and if something looks good, he's gonna pull the trigger and all this other shit." But just like every other Jerry Jones shit that comes out his mouth, is a half a lie and is half the truth, and then there's in between. So, I think they should have gotten a wide receiver. I don't think we have a number one receiver.
But wait,
I don't.
you have a chance, bro. Because remember, Odell is still out there.
Yeah,
He can still sign with y'all tomorrow.
I was getting on that one. I think Odell is looking for the right team to go to. I personally would, if I was the GM, I would not pay Odell like 3 years, 40 mil. Like it has to be like a 1 year prove it deal. Like you just tore your Achilles, my man. I do not want no parts of a 2-3 year deal where I got to eat money because you never became the person that you were before that. So, would I like to see him in Dallas? Hell yeah. I was like, I would love to see him in Dallas, bro. To me, that's like a Dion type of signing. So I would like it. I think it would not only would, bro, and it feels like every Cowboy game is on TV this year. You don't feel that way?
Yeah,
bro. It's like, I got this.
You in Denver? Let's
bro,
ride. I don't know. I see y'all every week, bro.
I got this thing where I got all the NFL games, and then I'll be like, wait a minute, this shit's on regular Fox. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like,
I could have saved the package money,
bro. I'm like, they haven't had I think they had like one game that was not on regular TV. I'm like, yo, these fucking
and that was
guys
Cooper Rush included. They were showing every game. It didn't matter.
Every game. So I don't know. I think my Cowboys are gonna
America's team, people. Quote unquote,
bro. We move the needle. We are the NFL. So I think I think
you're right. The Dallas is racist as shit. You're right. Shout out to Jerry Jones, people.
Yeah. So do I think they have enough to make a run? I think so. I just think that, to be honest with you, the two teams that scare me is the 49ers if they get in, because I think that running game, and two, until I see anything different, I want to say the Eagles. The Eagles,
Hopes.
they only scare me because I want to see how we play them on Christmas Eve. If we play them, if we beat y'all Christmas Eve, then I'm not scared no more. But if we get blown out or we lose by like double digits, and bro, I don't see you guys losing a game until you guys play us on Christmas
Yo,
Eve.
you want to see? You know what's crazy though? Shout out to my boy AJ Brown, boy. And the NFL trying to get that man a drug test after that game, boy. Like,
bro,
how disrespectful is that? You like, yo,
he was
it's
trucking
no
people.
way.
He was trucking people.
He did people. All right, so Philly's a big market team, right? So you're noticing AJ Brown. He's been doing that shit for years in Tennessee, bro. But I've been playing fantasy football for, I want to say 4 or 5 years now, right?
Yeah.
Ever since he was drafted as a rookie, I played him. Boy, he's that guy. When he's healthy, AJ Brown is that guy. That's why when we got him, and I told everybody, I said, "Oh, it's over." They was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Oh, you don't know. That nigga's a beast."
Yeah, he's good, bro. He's good.
Is he better than CD Lamb? Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
He's better than anything that you guys got on your team. You would take him in a heartbeat right now if you could.
Sean, I said we need a wide receiver. All right, what else you want me to say?
I'm just putting that out there.
God
Your man is what Zeke used to be when he first came into the league. Just dominant. He's what Derrick Henry is right now as a wide receiver.
But he's good. He's good. I like him.
You saw that play where he pointed out to the quarterback.
He was like, you. Yeah, I'm like,
y'all gonna be on ESPN tonight. You.
Bro.
Double coverage. Insane.
And Jalen's throwing some dimes. So
wait. So I have a quarterback now. Wait, ladies and gentlemen, hold up.
You have a half a quarterback.
November 2nd, I have a half. You know what? I'll take that from you because before you said I had no quarterback. So we're making progress here, people.
I did. And whoever
Dak looked good. Wait, shout out to you. Your man Dak is running again. He's not afraid no more.
I know. He needs to do that.
But
shout out
them
to
injuries. Don't run against them Giants. You know what them Giants do to y'all.
They fucking those dudes are the most dirtiest players.
Yes.
That's a dirty organization. But whoever took my advice and said that the Houston Astros were going to sweep the Phillies, I apologize. I hope you didn't take my advice.
It's over, people. It might be a gentleman's sweep. And Houston, y'all deserve that shit for talking shit about the Yankees with the Browns and getting crazy in New York. Y'all deserve that shit.
Philly is playing some out of control ball.
You see it? Bro, everybody on that team is going crazy.
And I'm like, I don't feel half as bad that Atlanta lost to them.
Nah,
like,
because
keep winning.
But you know what it is, bro? It's what I told you. It's camaraderie.
Yeah.
Robbie Thompson brought that team together. They play for each other. They play hard for each other. If you look at that roster, there's only probably 1 or 2 recognizable names. You could be like, that's an all-star. The rest of them is like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Even they even got Noah Syndergaard. And Noah Syndergaard is not even one of their ace. He's just another player in the bullpen. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. They're going to win, bro. Philly, y'all deserve it. Y'all going to get it in baseball. Yeah. Football, we'll see how it works. Basketball, I don't know.
They just lost to the Wizards today.
They just lost again? I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. So, all right, man, let's get to our picks real quick, man. So, Thursday night game, we got the Eagles and the Texans. I ain't even going to ask you that. I'll go to the next game.
I ain't going to ask you that either, because if you choose the Texans, you crazy.
Nah, I'm taking the Eagles on that. We got the Colts and the Patriots. Who you got?
Colts and the Patriots. I gotta say, Bill Belichick looked really good last week shutting down them Jets. Them Jets fans was buffing their chest. And Bill Belichick, they was like, I still run this division. I don't give a fuck who my quarterback is. Y'all gonna get this work. So I got them again.
I'm gonna take the Colts.
Okay.
Packers or the Lions? You still on the Lions?
Come on, man. Aaron Rodgers, you got to win this game at least. you got to win this one.
Yeah, he's been looking crazy.
I got to say Green Bay.
I'm picking the Lions, man. This guy, he looks crazy, dude. Chargers or the Falcons?
I got to say the Chargers. They haven't receiving problems, but Austin Eckler is going to go off this weekend.
I'm going to say the Falcons, but the Chargers that was my sleeper team before the season started. So
because remember, Keenan Allen been hurt, bro.
Yeah, I know. You got the Bills and the Jets. Who you got?
Come on now. We know the Bills gonna beat that ass.
I know. It might be that score is gonna be ugly. The Vikings or the Commando G.I. Joes.
The Vikings gonna continue winning. I don't think the Commandos gonna get lucky this week.
I'm going with that too. The battle of the, I guess, the felines. We got the Panthers and the Bengals.
Felines. The Bengals. I gotta say, the Bengals got to redeem themselves after getting beat on Monday night. Because yo, shout out to Mark. Mark, your Browns showed up, boy, and they beat the shit out of the Bengals.
Amari Cooper showed out.
But can I say one thing, yo? If y'all didn't let that motherfucker T Higgins get that one touchdown, I would have won this week in fantasy.
Yeah,
that one touchdown broke my heart.
Damn.
I cried.
Damn. You got the Doodoo Raiders versus the sleeper team that you had, the Jaguars.
Yo, the Jaguars was looking good up until about 2 months ago. All right?
Dougie P.
Duval County. I would have told y'all this week, but after the way the Raiders got their ass beat last week and got shut out by the Saints, they're going to come back strong. Devontae's not going to go out like that. He's going to have way more than one catch this week. And Josh Jacobs is going to go crazy.
I'm gonna second that, man. They got to pick it up.
Yeah.
Dolphins or the Bears?
I gotta say the Dolphins, man. And Justin Fields, you look good, bro. I try to tell people, like, he's gonna, once they put the offense around him and they make the offense around him, he's gonna be good. And the kid is looking really good. He's looking like Jalen Hurts when he first started. Yeah,
he's fast. He's the faster Jalen Hurts. I think they need to build that offense around him. That Cowboy game, I'm like, dude, this guy, like, you could tell you could tell he was nervous. Yeah. You could tell like he was coming back. You could tell like the man, like, he's not a quarterback yet, but he's an athlete. He's an athlete. Michael Parsons huffing and puffing. Yeah, bro. Stop running at this motherfucker. It was crazy. You got here we go, Battle of the Birds. You got the Seahawks or the Cardinals. Yo, Gino, man. Gino gonna keep it going, man. And Kenny, my man, Kenny Walker the third. You believe in Gino? I believe in Gino, bro. I believe with you. So I'm taking the Hawks. You got the Rams and the Bucks. Who you got? Brady, come on, bro. Come on, Tom. Are we going to see a different Brady now that he's divorced? We're going to see. He's divorced now, man. That's it. Come on, Tom. I believe in you, Brady. TB12. That's it. I'm going to go with. We'll go with the Bucks. I'm going to go with the Bucks. Mm-hmm. He's single. He gonna try to, he's gonna try to flex a little bit. So he should. You got the Titans and the Chiefs. Who you got? Come on, Patrick Mahomes, man. Don't get me wrong. Derrick Henry gonna go crazy, but Mahomes, come on now. Titans ain't beating the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm gonna go with the Titans on that one. I think they're gonna control the clock. I don't think Mahomes is gonna get to do a lot. So, and then you got the Ravens and the Saints. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one. Because after seeing what the Saints did last week, but it's Lamar. Lamar going to figure it out, bro. And please let Mark Andrews be healthy. Because he cost me last week. He needs Mark Andrews. Bro, he cost me in my fantasy thing that I paid. Bro, if he would have just caught one touchdown, I would have won this week, bro. Yeah, he was. And we need to have a fantasy special because this shit is stressful. It is, bro. Oh, man. But the Ravens, man. The Ravens going to pull it, going to pull through. I got the Ravens, too, on that one. So that's our NFL talk, man, for this week. We'll cover some more stuff next week. But I wanted to talk to you about wrestling, man, because we haven't talked about it in a while. And a couple of topics. And just to, like, what just happened tonight, Jeff Jarrett showed up at AEW. Heard about that. I didn't watch it yet. Yeah, I watched it. So he showed up. He hit Darby Allin with the guitar, and he did a promo and shit. So he's in AEW now. Okay. But so they replaced CM Punk. That's what that's the replacement. I guess. We replaced one old motherfucker with another old motherfucker. Bring in Jeff Jarrett. Right. But there's a couple of things it's a couple of big names that are in wrestling, and I wanted to see what's your thoughts, because I have mines. But so Bray came back about 3 weeks ago. Okay. And he's coming with his new gimmick and stuff like that. Do you think it's gonna lose sizzle quickly if they don't start implementing something into this? Because I don't all right, I'll tell you my part, but go ahead. You go first. I feel like it's a slow build, and like you said with the audience, you got to capture their attention either quick or you're gonna lose it. It's a slow build. I was super excited in the beginning, but like I said, I haven't seen him really perform. He's just doing a lot of mic talking. I'm like, okay, well, we're going to see a match, or who he's going to feud with. Okay, he's feuding with himself.
Like what's going on here? Like, I'm still intrigued, but I would say within the next month, they got to show us something. Like, you got Survivor Series coming right around the corner. If Bray is going to show him and quote unquote the Wyatt Six, and I heard they were supposed to be doing a storyline with the Bloodline, we need to get that shit going like ASAP. Like, just get that going, because this slow build shit is okay, but I need to see more. Like, made me say like, oh my God, like, did you see that? Now I'm like, oh, okay, another Bray Wyatt promo.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
and that's what I like. That's what I'm starting to feel like. I'm like, all right, like how many vignettes, how many promos? Like this is what they did with the fire fun, whatever the fuck, the
Yeah, Firefly Funhouse, yeah.
Funhouse. It was like you liked the promos, but then it was like, all right, his matches were like gimmick matches, and they were fucking horrible. So now, I just recently saw that promo he did on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Excuse me, that and it was
Uncle
like Uncle Howdy.
Howdy or some shit, yeah.
But I'm like, what the fuck? Like when I started watching, I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck are we watching here, bro? Like I'm like, what is this? Like, I get what he's trying to do. Like he's trying to come off as another like monster villain, supernatural
some
type
Batman.
of thing.
But you know what it is? They got that guy that makes movies doing these vignettes and things with him. I forgot the guy's name.
Yeah.
He's a master horror movie, something. Like, he does horror movies. So
but they
him and Bray
speed
Wyatt,
this shit up.
Yeah.
They got to speed it up, bro. They got to speed it, bro, because this thing with this, like, all these fucking vignettes and all this other shit, like, it's going to get to the point where when something finally does happen, I feel like people are going to be like, okay, like, whatever. And they need to capitalize on whatever I get what they're trying to do, because every time Bray Wyatt comes out, it always seems like it's something, but it's not that. Like with Firefly Funhouse, it came off like Mr. Rogers, but there was like that evil twist that, that was coming out. This one is like he's coming out, he's sincere, he's apologizing, he's saying all the right things to the fans, but it's like that dark twist that's about to come. So when it's like, just get to it already, bro. Like next week, I'm with you. Like, by next week, we got to see something. Like we got to see what the fuck is this Uncle Howdy bullshit? What was the fucking point of wearing that Chinese mask thing that he wore?
Everything.
Like all of it. Like it has to start connecting, bro, because it's gonna get frustrating. So that's my thoughts on that.
Bro.
Yeah. Let's talk about the best storyline right now is fucking in all of wrestling, bro. The Bloodline. Like I was never a big Roman Reigns fan.
Ooh, I try to tell you.
Bro, this guy and this Bloodline, they are fucking doing their thing, bro. I think they can do so much more with it later on because of all the fucking family members they got and all the people that's connected to the family.
Yep,
they can do so much with this shit, man. And Sami Zayn, like in the middle, is like it's that comedy, like
he brings it all together, bro. He's the glue that holds this shit together and make it entertaining.
Well, so I think like they got a good thing going with this. They shouldn't no way like stop the Bloodline or break it up or anybody leaving it no time soon.
I agree with you, and let's give a shout out to Roman Reigns for changing his character a couple of 2 years ago, a year ago. If he didn't do that, there wouldn't be this. You know what I'm saying? Like that had to happen for this to happen, and by him changing his gimmick, God mode, the tribal chief, the head of the table. If he didn't go that route, we wouldn't have this right now. And then he had the feud with main event Jimmy. Is main event Jimmy? Main event Jay.
Yeah.
Or Jim. What, you know what I'm talking about. Whatever. We get them confused sometimes.
I know what you're talking. One of the Usos.
One of the Usos. The one that wasn't drunk. The one that wasn't having DUIs and shit. That one.
Yeah.
The one that's not messing with Naomi.
I think that's Jimmy.
Yeah. That one. Yeah. So they had that feud. The brother came back after, his whole personal issues. They got that rectified. And then they brought in Sammy. Now, I think a couple of weeks ago, they were supposed to turn on Sammy. But the fact that Sammy is so fucking entertaining, they brought in Solo, Sequoia, everything. Like, I sent you the video, that promo they did, bro. Sammy is so fucking funny, bro. He makes every single one of them break character. And this is on the regular. Like, I didn't realize how funny he is until you paired him with the Usos. Yeah. They are funny as shit, bro. Funny. Best storyline going right now.
Yeah.
Everybody can hate on Roman for having all the titles and all this other shit, but his promo hit, bro. His matches may be meh. But his promos hit every fucking time.
Every time, bro. He's cool. Yeah, he comes off as a cool dude. So,
yeah, because we all remember the John Cena promo.
Oh God, each yeah, those shits used to be so horrible.
Classic, bro. Him going at John Cena. He was like, "Come on, man, you coming out here with the same shirt, the same this, the same." Mind you, he's saying what we all think.
Yeah,
and it's like, come on, bro. It's like
except
missionary.
those 9-year-old kids, except for those little 8, 9-year-old kids are like,
But it's true though. John Cena come out with so many iterations of his shirts and his sweatband and the hat and the jeans, shorts. Like, all right, we over it now, John.
Yeah, we over it. I'm tired of you. I spent too much money at arenas because my kid wanted all that John Cena.
Want a John Cena shirt.
So, yeah. All right, man. Then the last question, bro. Would you want CM Punk back in WWE or just stay his old ass home?
I feel like CM Punk just need to stay wherever he at. It's not going to work. I feel like wherever he goes, he's going to be a locker room cancer. I'm sorry. AEW was his shot to make it big. He fucked it up over there for whatever reasons. Whatever happened or didn't happen allegedly, it's over, bro. It's over. You know what I mean? Like, he was difficult in WWE. He was difficult over there. So what does that tell you? It's not the company. It's you, bro. And CM Punk, you had a good run. I got a couple of shirts from AEW when you was there. Some dope shirts, by the way. But your time is come and going, sir. Thank you for your services. We wish you well on your future endeavors.
Wish you in your bed endeavors.
That's it. Give him the Vince McMahon.
I wouldn't bring him back, man. I think he lost his luster. I think the fans will like him for maybe 2 months. Yeah, and then because it was already getting kind of whack at AEW with his to me, I was just like, I'm not so interested anymore. So, he needs to stay home and be with AJ and their dog just chill.
So real quick before we go into our next topic, did you see what was going on online with Bow Wow and Jade Cargill? Your baby was trying to shoot his shot, and she shut his ass down.
Come on, Bow Wow.
Like, don't get me wrong. Jade Cargill's a bad she bad, bro. But she messed with your boy from what baseball team he played on?
Who?
That's her baby daddy or her husband.
Really?
Yeah, bro. She's married to a dude that played baseball. Brandon Phillips.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what team he's on right now, but yeah, because that's why she was like, when Bob was saying this, she was like, "Oh, my husband got quadruple that. Like, what are you telling me? Like, they support each other heavy. Like, if you follow her on Instagram, she's always posting him. He's always posting her. They got a daughter together. Like, she's heavy into her man. Regardless of whatever she got going on in the world, every dude sweating her, every dude trying to slide in her DM. I wouldn't be surprised if Drake tried to slide in there too, or even Diddy, because she bad, bro. And then the thing that make her bad too is her personality. Her personality is amazing. Like, she's down to earth, and she got a little hood in her too. So people gravitate to that.
That's the personality that Bianca Belair needs to start pushing.
Yeah,
because this is getting too corny. Like, it's getting real corny.
This down to earth country. I love you.
Corny, bro.
You gotta have a little snappy. You gotta be a little.
It's whack. I think they put her like the female John Cena. Like, I'm like, this is getting corny. Like, she's about to lose that title because this shit is whack.
Because we know who's coming back. Woo! Charlotte Flair on her way back, baby.
And she, in her contract is, as soon as I come back, I get my title. So
we know how that works.
Yeah, so you already know, man. And then one thing before we get into your spicy 30, shout out to VOH Sportcast. Right, this is dude. He has a podcast that I follow. Okay, and on he put a poll out. And he put, who's the better quarterback, Dak Prescott or Tua Tagovailoa? Who would you say is the better quarterback, Sean?
I'm basing this off of history and health. I gotta say Dak. Because Tua been injured too much.
So I look at his fucking I guess where is that right now? 75% of these fucking people are saying Tua is better than Dak.
But you know why, right?
Crazy. It's because
people are living in the moment,
Dak.
bro.
They disrespect
it's the
Dak
moment,
since
bro.
He got fucking drafted.
They're living in the moment because he's throwing the waddle.
And I don't know why
I'm
talking like I'm the president. I'm talking like a thing like this. So.
Doing your public service announcement right now. Like,
Yeah. So, all right, that's all I got, bro. It's back. You go ahead. Let's set this 30 off, man.
All right, spicy 30. This week's spicy 30, ladies and gentlemen. So with a couple of things going on, I wanted to switch it up today. So today's spicy 30, I call it for the love of hip hop. Now, is our culture under attack? Now, we're gonna unpack this because this is heavy. This is something that's been going on for a while. But first things first, Gabe. Now, do you love hip hop, bro? Do you have a love for hip hop?
Yeah, man. Like hip hop was like I've been listening to that since I was like maybe 9 years old, and just learning, like just listening to like Wu-Tang and Biggie and all these artists at a young age. Like I loved listening to my cassettes, you know.
You got to explain what that for the young viewers. They don't know what cassettes are.
Yeah, it was cassettes. Right? I'm like
cassettes.
What's that? Guys, was like it was a tape. It was a rectangle.
This is before streaming, people.
Yeah, and you had a side A and a side B, and guess what? You couldn't go to your favorite track because you didn't know where the hell the favorite track was. So you had to play the whole entire album.
History lesson.
So there you go. That was a cassette. So, but yeah, man, hip hop I love, man. Even to this day, like it's something that I listen to. Has it changed? Yeah, we're gonna get into that more. But yeah, I love hip hop, bro.
Yeah, so for like me, I've always loved hip hop. My first cassette was DMX, As Dark as Hell is Hot. And I had a Method Man tape. Which one is it? It wasn't METHOD, man. It was the other one he had. I forgot the name of it, but I had cassettes. I had those are my first two cassettes. And then I got Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. I had that. Those are my first couple of ones. And then, I had Biggie. I had Mace, Harlem World. Like I've always loved hip hop, bro. I feel like hip hop is something that you can't deny. Like we live it. We are the culture. We listen to the music. The music influences us. The music describes where we come from and who we are and, represents us. So it's everything, bro. Like from what we listen to how we dress, like everything. Like I'm a hip hop head. Like even to this day, I still listen to 90s shit. I still listen to 2000 shit. Like I don't listen to the like nothing against none of that. That's just not my generation. That's just you know what I mean. Everybody sounded like Lil Wayne and what's the other one? What's the dude name from Chicago?
Keith.
Chief Keef. There you go.
Keef.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't do the Chief Keef. But yeah, man, I love hip hop, bro. Now, another question I wanted to ask you, Gabe. Now, do you believe hip hop is influential to all cultures, not just minorities, but all cultures?
Yeah, bro. I think basically like every culture gravitates to hip hop, man.
Yeah.
Like whether it's us, you have white girls and boys like at bar mitzvahs dancing to hip hop. You got them perform. They're getting artists to perform at their bar mitzvahs. You got every time on a TikTok you see a Caucasian person doing a hip hop song or doing a hip hop dance or doing something that people get upset about because they're like, oh, they're taking away from our culture. But it's not that they're taking away. It's just that they appreciate what we appreciate. It's just that. It's cooler when they do it. It's more acceptable when somebody can do the same dance as the black girl does, but now it's on TikTok. She got like 30,000 views.
Exactly. And not only that, though, we have I would say hip hop is universal. It's a universal language. It don't matter what language you speak, where you come from. We all can relate to hip hop. It's a freedom of speech. It's like it makes us, like powerful. It makes us feel like we could just speak our mind. We could be brave. We could be bold. You got Asian kids dressing like kids from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? And they live in a whole nother country. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the Caucasian kids, they live in the suburbs. They dressing like people in Bed-Stuy. You know what I'm saying? We all listen to the same music. We all go to these concerts and these shows, and we show support unified. Like literally, I feel like that's the only thing that unifies us as a culture. Because when it comes to our cultures, we're all different. Different backgrounds, different things that we experience. But with hip hop, it brings us all together and it makes it beautiful. It makes it one big, beautiful melting pot. You know what I'm saying?
And it's still not okay to say the N word just because you listen to hip hop.
It's not just because you got like two black friends. It doesn't. Hey, no, don't do it. Don't do it, people.
Yeah, say ninja.
So, yeah, don't even say that. Say my guy, bro. Or everybody calling everybody sis now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate when everybody be like, "Yo, what up, bro? What up, sis?" It's annoying. But anyway, you can say that.
Okay.
Now, why do people try to profit off a culture they don't support? You know, like those culture vultures, like my man Dean would say.
Bro, why? Because they know they don't. All right. It could be. I could give you a lot of examples. So people do it to hip hop all the time, right? Because they capitalize on a dance, they capitalize on a song, they put it in a commercial, right? So it's gonna hit mainstream media. But the same shit happens with Hispanic stuff too. Like there's a lot of times, bro, like we watch things, me and my wife, and we're like, yo, this fucking person literally just stole this that came from this country.
Yep.
And it's because they take it and they add a little whatever the hell they add to it, like their little twist on it, and then they call it a different name. So it's the same thing with hip hop. It's like a lot of people, even though they may say it's like it's a dangerous, it got dangerous lyrics and all this stuff. Corporate America is gonna find a way to make that dollar. So whether it's Ludacris and Pepsi, whether it's I don't know who's the next person that's
Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like all of that, you know, they're gonna capitalize on it because they know that that's the pulse. They know that's what the young people are listening to. Young people ain't fucking over here repping country music like that. And even when you go to those, you know, real rural country areas, you may get it, but they still listen to hip hop.
Exactly. And it's crazy how so many people take from the culture without acknowledging the culture. And it's like, okay, you're going to say, you know, we doing this dance, we doing this trend, we doing this. Acknowledge where it came from. Pay homage to the person that created that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many things. Bro,
why would they do it? That's what I'm saying.
Why would they do it? They don't have to. They just feel like it's a superiority thing. Like, I'm better than you. But I'm gonna take your shit. Yeah, I'm gonna capitalize on it. I'm gonna monetize on it, and I'm gonna acknowledge like you never had it.
Yeah,
like it's fucked up.
They doing the straight Christopher Columbus. That's it.
Yeah, they do it a lot, and it's not just it's definitely our culture, bro. Black, Hispanic, it happens a lot, bro. Like especially nowadays, it's like there's no originality. People will be like, "Oh, yo, you heard such and such," and I'm like, "That came out in 1980."
Yeah.
Here's the original person that said, no, they didn't. And then when you play it for them, they're like, oh, shit. Or it's a certain style that everybody's doing now. I'm like, they did that in the 90s. Yeah. Like, this ain't nothing new that you guys are doing. Like, everything is
no.
And people might hate me when I say this. It's like when you try to compare Apple and Android, right? For you Apple users that be getting new stuff now, Android had that shit 2 years ago. Yeah. Right. Oh, y'all got facial recognition? Oh, that's cool. We had that 2 years ago. Y'all got thumbprints? We had that we had that last year. Like, you know, like where you gotta open up your phone with your thumbprint or whatever, you know, fingerprint, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, bro, like it's crazy. It's like they hate us, but they want to profit off of us. It's like shit. You could say it's like slavery. When they brought us here, like they didn't like us, they didn't want us here, but they need us. They need us to survive. They need us to create their society and create their land and make them great. Like hip hop is the same way, bro. You cannot have nothing without hip hop. Hip hop is in everything,
bro. But this is stemming back from even Motown. Like Motown was a great time in music, and a lot of white artists took a lot of that Motown swag and that flavor and made it their own, and they got more recognition than like, you know, these artists that were playing it just because they were white. A great, like, even rock and roll and hip hop, like Elvis is a great example. Like people always big up Elvis. My man stole that shit from a lot of the fucking black artists. Like,
he stole it from
doing it way before him. I can't get the guy's name. It was,
I know who you're talking about though.
But that shit right there, that tells you that, bro. We as a society, as a fucking, we've been doing this shit.
James Brown, there you
years.
go. He stole a lot of shit from James Brown. There you go.
James Brown, whoever the hell he stole it from, but it's a thing that others do. They take from a culture that they think they know, and they think that they see that it's okay, it's hip, it's cool. Oh, let me go ahead and say this shit on TV. It's lit. Now it's lit everywhere, and now it's like, all right, now it ain't cool no more.
It ain't.
Yeah.
Oh, remember when when everybody was dabbing?
Oh.
And then the other people took the dab, and then we were like, we don't do that no more.
shout out to my son Niles. That he loved doing it. I don't know why. He's 5 years old, but he loved to dab the shit out of every day, dabbing everywhere. So I don't know why he do it.
But yeah, man, bro, I don't get it, and I don't feel like it's gonna change anytime soon. That's why a lot of these people are coming out, when they come out with something, they try to copyright it. They try to make a contract and be like, yo, this is mine. So when I put it out into the world, if you try to capitalize on it, I'm gonna sue your ass.
Yeah.
You gonna pay me royalties. Yo, it is what it is. Like, we created this platform we have right now. We put it out in the world and they get famous, and people want to take, I'm gonna do a cold 30, or I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do Nah,
it ain't happening. Yeah.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening, Captain. So the next question I want to ask you, Gabe, do you believe hip hop artists are under attack? You know, you got the hip hop police, you got senseless violence, which we're gonna dive into as well, and multiple deaths of young artists. Do you feel like they're under attack? Like, there's a bullseye on them?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. But it's always been like that with hip hop. I mean, there's always been a hip hop police. I remember when I was like in my early 20s, I used to always hear about hip hop police and all this other stuff. But to be honest with you, though, man, Sean, it's gotten out of control as far as, I think a lot of the hip hop artists deserve it because the lyrics and I don't know, this is maybe my old man get off my porch speech, but a lot of this music, bro, is super vulgar and super it's so
very expressive,
violent, violent driven, bro, and I don't remember, trust me, I listen to everything, DMX, The Lox. I listened to Dipset, I listened to Camera, I listened to Maze, I listened to P. Diddy. It went everywhere, right? But it was never and these dudes had, DMX was a hardcore rapper, right?
Yeah.
But I never felt like listening to their album that I was gonna go do drugs. It was okay for me to go ahead and fucking do Molly, or it's okay to get so high that I could almost die.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Lil Wayne, he frequently spoke about drugs on his stuff, but it was never now it's in your face. They telling you, I'm getting this scissor, I'm drinking this shit, we're gonna fuck these bitches, we're gonna do this. And it's whoa, there's another way to say all that, bro. Say something different. So I put this on them, man. If they don't want this harassment, they gotta change their it could still sound good without you being so out there.
Yeah. And it's that the music that you referring to is that drill music that they all dance to. You know, bow, bow. You know, it's literally the same beat, and they just going crazy. You know what I mean? And that music is very violent. And it's not only that music. A lot of hip hop nowadays, especially with the female artists, is overly sexualized, bro. Yeah, it's man. If you're a female artist, in order for you to pop, you gotta pop your pussy. You gotta talk about your pussy, talk about your head game, talk about all this other shit. And don't get me wrong, we had Lil' Kim back in the day doing stuff like that.
Right, she was raunchy.
But we had other artists that didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Foxy Brown was borderline. You know what I'm saying? Remy Ma, she got bars.
But Sean, look, it was Lil' Kim and let's say Foxy, right? That were very provocative, but they weren't Lil' Kim, but it's not like now, bro.
You know what it is, bro? They empowered themselves with their pussy. They were like, women, pussy is power. Don't let no man just come out here hit. Nowadays, it's it's okay to be a hoe. It's okay to suck a dick. It's okay to get a train ran on you.
I mean, maybe
you want lunch?
Maybe for
eat it for lunch.
Maybe for some of them girls, but I just don't think when I saw the other day, I saw this girl's video, Ice Queen. What's her girl's
Ice Spice,
name? Ice Spice. I saw her
That's
video.
the Munch girl, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm like, what in the fuck is this, bro? Like, I'm like,
Uh-huh.
yo, music is so trash now. I'm like,
It is.
if this is what I have to see, what my kids watch, then I'd rather listen. I'll be in my fucking man cave listening to Ja Rule and 50
Yeah.
Cent for the rest of my
You know
life
why?
because
It's bro, it's no lyrics. It's just a beat, a catchy beat,
yeah,
and you get a dance to go with it, and there you go. You go viral. You make money.
yeah,
That's
and then
how
like,
it is nowadays.
and bro, yeah, yeah.
You don't even know what to say at this point. You just
No, you don't. It's just straight
you sounded
trash.
like the old man on the porch, and I'm right next to
Yeah,
you. I'm like, yo, this some
yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, we were just looking at each other like, Joe, pass me my coffee. I'm done with these.
I'm like, bro, they not even telling the
whippersnappers."
story. They just like this is a minute and a half song, and the world's going crazy over it. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And to see even the older people like us, then I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, man, you too old for that. You calling
Yeah,
niggas
yeah,
munches?
yeah.
You 45 years old. Who munching that old ass coochie? Yeah, come on.
Wait. So that's the new thing. That's what they say now.
So the whole munch thing is that if you're a munch, that means
Uh-huh.
you eat it and you get nothing. Like they ain't let you beat or nothing. They just let you eat the box and
What?
fuck out of here. Yeah.
So I got what?
Exactly.
I'm gonna eat the box. I'm gonna eat the box, and then I'm just chilling with my dick in my hand.
That's it. But Gabe, let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it funky. I'm not talking about us because that should never happen to me.
Right.
I'm assuming it never happened to you, but there are dudes out there that just eat the box and
then go home.
That's it. I've had plenty of female friends and females that I've come across, and they've told me stories. They had a nigga travel from West Bubblefuck to come over and eat the coochie, or they ate it in a car and they ain't want nothing after that. I said, he didn't want to fuck. Nah, he just ate the box, gave me some money, and he went by his business. I'm like, what dude in their right mind? And these are the dudes that's messing it up for people like us if we were single. We're not single.
Right.
But we can't be. Oh, I saw your light go on. You got in trouble? All right. So, like, wait, hold on. The director came in. All right. So my whole thing is like dudes out there doing shit like this, and then if a woman could pass a dude like us,
Yeah.
and we're like, nah, we trying to, do the bang bang
Trying to
boom,
smash.
and you like, nah, you just gonna eat it for lunch, and you a munch, and nah.
Like you got the wrong one, bitch.
You got the wrong one. Like, you ain't gonna have me rock hard holding my shit. My face,
and you ain't
whatever.
even gonna you're not even gonna go visit. You're not even gonna say hello.
Nothing.
You're not even gonna put your hand on it.
Nothing. Bye.
Nah, man. Nah, no.
And I don't know if this is true.
That's what turns people into serial killers, man. You can't be doing
exactly.
that.
I don't know if this is true though, but Young M.A.?
Yeah.
Not to jump on topic real quick. There's a video going, not video, but a picture. I don't know if it's a Halloween thing or whatever, but she pregnant. And I'm like, how you pregnant as a dyke? But, yeah. You know Young M.A., right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know if it's true. If it's not true, people let me know. Comment. Let us know.
Who would want to shoot that club up, though?
Yo, bro, you'd be surprised. And let me just tell you a little story real quick. Young M.A. used to work at a TJ Maxx I used to work at. She used to be a team leader. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know her personally. She was there before I got there. So let me clarify that. She was not there when I was there. But I have pictures that a former coworker sent me when she was regular, and she used to always talk about rapping. And then when she got famous, they was like, oh, shit, yeah, we know her. Her name is, I think Clarissa or something, or whatever her name is, so with a K. So she was a regular chick. She used to be the same way. She used to be all up on females, doing what she do. Same thing that she doing now. But anyway, long story short, when I saw that picture recently, I was like, wait, so she's a stud, but she's pregnant? How does that work?
Okay. Whatever.
But anyway, let's go back into our Spicy Dirty.
Go ahead.
So, last question I want to ask you, man, is hip hop a dying culture? Are we as a people a detriment to our own people and our own culture?
Yeah. That second part, totally agree with you. Okay. I think hip hop is never gonna die. It's always gonna be a different form of hip hop, but I think it's always gonna reincarnate itself. Like it's always gonna reinvent itself. Yeah. So it's never gonna be like. So you see how us we like, yo, hip hop is like this. When my son or your son, when they become like a man, hip hop is not gonna be this. So they're gonna be like, oh, yo,
they changed from before we even got it. Remember,
right?
Hip hop, that's not an era. We were born when it started, but nah.
And I just think that it's not gonna die. I just think that it will die if these rappers keep talking the way they talk on these lyrics. Because the
Yeah.
government ain't playing. They catching
Nah.
these RICO charges on them and everything, and they
Yeah,
using
because
it
they
now.
telling
So
themselves they stupid.
yeah. So it's like, and I just don't get a lot of these little baby, little this, little that, blue
Lil
this, and
Nas
little.
X,
Like
Little
I just don't.
Xanax,
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get
Lil
it. I
Munch.
don't know what's cool about it. Like maybe somebody needs to enlighten me. Like anybody who's listening to this,
Hmm.
please send me something on the Instagram page. Nothing but net 2022. Like
Yeah,
let me listen to something that's gonna probably get me like to change my mind.
yeah,
But it's to me, it's hot trash, bro. Like I can't listen to it. I can't get into it. Like I have people who are my age who listen to it and they like it. So I don't know, maybe I'm just stuck in my early 2000
hmm,
stage, So um but yeah, it's never gonna die. And I think it's just us something that probably at the end I'll mention, but yeah, we always fuck each other up. We fuck our own selves up. Our own people fuck us up.
yeah.
If that makes sense. So
It makes sense, and I agree with you. It's not dying, but we are a detriment to the culture, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because we can't go in these professional settings acting ghetto, acting hood, acting this. Like,
yeah,
if you're gonna learn from the OGs, learn from the OGs, and we talking OGs like I'm gonna mention a couple of names: Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z, Nas, um, Fat Joe, Fabulous. Just to name a few, you know what I'm saying? That they go into these board meetings as one person, but
yep.
they show a different side when they on a record or they making music, and that's
Oh
how it's
yeah.
supposed to be. You
So
can't be
yeah,
like, "Oh, I'm from the projects," and then you going into a boardroom with a bunch of people that you can make millions and billions with, and you acting the same way. That's not how it works, people. Because when people start seeing us like that, they automatically judge us and think we're stupid, and then they don't want to do business with us. Like I said on a couple of episodes ago, Shaq,
hmm
Shaquille O'Neal, the
right.
former NBA player. So he said that every time he go into a meeting with a bunch of his representatives, they automatically talk to the representatives and don't talk to him. They automatically
hmm
think he a stupid dumb black Negro because
Yeah,
he played ball and he
yeah,
has rap albums and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, no, Shaq is like, yo, I'm a man, I'm an individual, I'm very smart. Here are my ideas. These guys work for me. I don't work for them. You know what I'm saying? So in order for us not to be a detriment to the culture, we have to represent the culture better. You know what I'm saying? We can't go out there just because we're talking about gun violence and all this other stuff. We can't literally go out there and start busting guns
can't
and acting
live it.
crazy.
Yeah, can't live it
Like you
twenty four
can't live
seven.
that lifestyle. People are talking about a lifestyle that is around them or they've experienced, not a lifestyle they continue to go to. Like, and for all you young and up and coming artists and up and coming rappers or singers or whatever the case may be that are in the hip hop culture, when you start making good money, it's okay to acknowledge where you come from, but it's not okay to come back. Now, I know that might sound a little controversial, but the hood don't love you, people. Let's keep
Mm-mm.
it funky. When people
No.
see you shining and people see you going up there, they get a little jealous, especially if they going
Yeah,
through some tough times and
yeah.
certain things happen. And we're gonna dive into that after this 30. But just to wrap up this 30, let's just keep pushing the culture. Keep representing the culture as best as possible. Keep expressing ourselves. Keep pushing the culture out there positively, and just let people know that hip hop ain't going nowhere, and we're just as good at as country music as any other genre of music or any other culture out there. Like we're strong, we're powerful, and respect us, man. Acknowledge us. You know what I mean? In the name of my man Roman Reigns, acknowledge us. We out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like the world wouldn't go and wouldn't be what it is without hip hop. We need hip
yeah,
hop. And
yeah.
yeah, that's my spicy 30, bro.
Yeah, man. Let me just to piggyback on some of the stuff you were saying, because this was a conversation, and it's okay to have conversations with yourselves. As long as you don't
Yeah.
answer yourself, then you're not crazy. So, so one of the things
Maybe. Depends.
so,
We could talk about
one of
that
the
another 30.
yeah. So,
I talk to
all right.
myself.
So I'll give you an example of like what I've seen in my profession, right?
Okay.
Um, let's give you. I'm just gonna throw an example. It's a retail store that you're in, Sean. You're the store
Hmm.
manager.
Okay.
You're in the. Let's just say you're in the inner city, right? Your store's in the inner city. So
Okay.
your team is predominantly Hispanic, Black.
Hmm.
You got a little mix of something else, right?
Okay.
and you're there and you're running the team, but deep down inside that associate or that person that that's underneath you,
Hmm.
bro, they don't give you. I know because I've seen it in every form of retail I've been in. They do not give you the same respect if you were Caucasian.
Yeah, it's true.
It's is that they fear the white man, they fear the white woman, but like you, they look at Shauna like, oh, like you ain't better than me. Like we the same. Like they give you that we the
Hmm.
same type of thing,
They don't
and it's
give you that
like
respect that you deserve.
exactly. And I've seen it. I've seen it where I'm at now. I've seen
Hmm.
it in other places that I worked at, not just with me, but other minority managers. And to segue into what I'm gonna say is we need to stop being a detriment to ourselves, right?
Yeah,
So not just hip hop and not just entertainment, the
yeah,
entertainment industry. We need to stop as black and Spanish people wanting to see your fellow Spanish or black person fail. Like
agreed.
there's no uh there should be no gratitude. I mean, not gratitude. There should be no fulfillment in your heart if you see one of your peoples who's your skin color and you consider one of your peoples to fail. Like,
Yeah.
and I think we in the black and Hispanic culture we have that crab effect where
Yep.
we all crabs trying to get to the top and we pull it.
Hmm.
Ain't nobody getting there because we keep pulling each other down, you know.
That's a fact.
And it's just something that is, bro, it bothers me because I know certain things that I see and certain things that I deal with personally with other people that are like Hispanic and black that in the back of their head, I know they're like, oh, I want to see Gabe fail. I want to see
Yeah.
Gabe not do good. And it's like, why would you want that for me? If I don't want that for
Exactly.
you, you know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
we need to be there for each other. So one of the things that Kanye did said, and he said a lot of fucked up things the other day,
Yeah.
but one of the things that stood out that caught my attention was the fact that he said, I want I wish that my community, my people were as strong as that other group of people that he was talking about,
Yeah.
right? United. And that's what and that when he said that, I said he's right. Like we're never united, bro.
No.
Like we're always it's always some kind of disagreement. It's always
Hmm.
I gotta be the top dog. I gotta be this. I gotta be flyer than you. I gotta show you
Crabs
how
in the
much
barrel
money.
mentality, bro.
Yeah, and it's like we gotta stop because if we don't, then our kids are gonna grow up in that same bullshit, man.
Hmm.
And just me living out here in Florida, I've like even my group of friends have changed, so I've seen a
Yeah.
lot, bro. Like it's totally different, and I love it because it's like I'm at a kitchen table with different diverse people, like talking about stuff that I thought I would never talk about, and you
Hmm.
don't see it. You don't see that same vibe that you get when you go to pool, you go to your boy's house and you say, "Yo, I just got to oh, but how much you making? How much they paying you? $12?" And they start joking on you like, "Damn, like what the fuck?"
Hmm.
So that was my rant.
And just to add to that rant, bro, going back to being a manager, like I don't think people understand how hard it is being a minority manager, working with minorities and people that are not minorities. Like they look at you different. They don't keep you in high regard. They don't respect you as much. And some people be like, "Oh, it's the way you carry yourself." And no, I could carry myself
No.
professional. I could be
Yep.
standoffish, or I could be your friend. Either way, it's the same way. You're not gonna respect me. But when
Right.
John or Bill or Tim come around, which is that Caucasian store manager or that Caucasian manager, or could even be somebody on the same level as me that's Caucasian, you
Right.
treat them with a different level of respect, and I feel like
Yeah.
that's crazy because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I'm the kind of person, and this is personally talking about me. I always look out for people in general, but
Mm-hmm.
more my people. And the reason why I said my
Mm-hmm.
people is like if I see one of my people acting out or acting crazy, I pull them to the side, be like, "Yo, bro, don't do that here," or
Yeah.
don't act like that. Like it's okay to be yourself, but you're doing too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or even a woman, like a woman could come to work and she's dressing, what's the term, bro? They be having their stuff out.
Provocative.
provocative. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. No, it's not. I think it started
Not
with
brand.
It was vivacious. We'll use your word. So we're gonna stay with your word. So it's like they'll come in looking inappropriate, and I'm like, yo, you're garnering attention you don't want. And the reason why I say that is because we've all dealt with sexual harassment issues one way or another. We either the person dealing with it, or we the person that's caught up in the bullshit because of, miscommunication, or we did some foul shit. We already know. Let's keep it funky. You know what I'm saying? So,
but I'm like, I'm doing this in cab. Why you touch my butt?
Or hey, he said I look good today. He want to talk to me. I'm like, I like your shirt. I'm sorry. Like,
that's
my bad. You know what I'm saying? So, and sexual harassment it's a thin line. It's literally like a thread. You can literally say or do something, and it could be considered sexual harassment. But anyway, neither here or there. I try to look out for men, women, and they don't understand that I'm trying to look out for them. I'm like, yo, my best interest is you. I know what's being said behind the background. I'm not gonna tell you who's saying it because I don't want you to treat that individual different. But normally it's the Tims and the Bills that you treating with respect. They don't want you here. They don't respect you. They don't care about you.
And you telling them that, all they're going to do is be more pissed off with you. And they're going to be like, Sean is a hater. Sean is this, Sean is that. And then when it's time push come to shove, they don't care if they try to get you fired. They're going to be like, oh, well.
Bro, how many times have you been in a meeting and they talked about an associate? Mind you, it could be an associate that's just having a bad week or, just going through something that we don't know about and they fucking up at work. And people want to clip them. They want to get rid of them. And I'm like, well, we could go about this differently. Let's find out what's going on because it might be deeper than that. Like anybody that ever worked for me and people that listen to this podcast, they would know. I was always told two things about me. He's very laid back, but he's a person that's going to get shit done and people like working for him because you respect them. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what level you work on. I'm going to treat you the same way. You could be the store manager or you could be the person sweeping and mopping the floor. I'm going to hold you in the same regard and I'm going to treat you with the same respect because you deserve that as an individual. You know what I mean? I don't treat people based off their monetary value. I treat people based off of who they are. Like, if you're a good person, I'm going to treat you good. If you're an asshole, you're a dickhead, I'm going to avoid you. And if you try to come in my circumference, I'm gonna do you dirty. And I never said this to people because, I could say it now because I don't work there. But, bro, when I used to do the schedule for my team, my team would tell you, they picked up on it. They was like, yo, I noticed you don't schedule the lazy people with you. I said, that's for a reason. That's for a reason. I don't want that shit around me. Mind you, I did the schedule evenly to kind of like balance it out. But the real assholes, the ones I know that really gonna poke me and trying to make me come out of my character, I keep them motherfuckers far away from me. And I think that's the best way to go about it. Because if I keep them there, I'm gonna clip them. They're gonna lose their job. It's better you work with that manager and that person than work with me and keep your job than work with me, fuck with me. And then I'm going to be petty. I'm going to be the petty nigga I am because I am petty. And you're going to go.
So just like, man, like I'm not going to put him on the spot like that, but it's a good thing I'm putting him on the spot. Like Reem, when he worked with me at the Bullseye, bro, they used to tell me all the time, clip him. He got to go. He got to go.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Kareem. I got that too,
sleeping everywhere, bro. He used to be like, he's sleeping here, he's sleeping over there, he's doing this, and I to a fault, I didn't do it right because I'm like, man, this I can get the most orange juice out of that orange. So I knew what he was good at. I had him do it. And that's all he needed to do for me. I didn't need him to do what, Bruce did for me. I just needed him what he brought to the table. So if he did that for me, I was good, And then, when we both left Bullseye, I brought Kareem to every company I went to after I left there. So when I went to Walgreens, he was there as an assistant manager at Walgreens. I went to CVS, he was my assistant manager at CVS. And, hopefully I did teach him stuff on like during this journey that we had because I think we were working for each other for like a good 6 years that me and him were just straight working with each other. And I would always bless him, bro, to be like my ASM. I'd be like, he's going to be my ASM. And to be honest, he wasn't the same Kareem that he wasn't at the Bullseye. Like once he came and started working for me. But, I think now we just talking now. So
but that's what it is, bro. I know. We just going on and on, but it's real shit. Like you showed great leadership qualities, and because there's a difference between a leader and there's a difference between a manager. You ain't managing a process; you're leading. And by you leading, you recognizing what a person is really good at and you maximizing on what they're good at instead of just giving up on them. A lot of people manage process and be like, well, I want them to do an end cap. They can't do end caps. You're fired. But what if that person is a good garbage person, or that person could put out merchandise? So they might be good at customer service. Maybe all this stock shit is not good for them. Put them in the front end, put them as a cashier. Like, you have to identify what this person is good at. And not only that, you got to get to know your people, bro. A good leader knows their people. Like, I could tell, okay, Gabe is not having a good day today because he's normally not acting like this. Let me go try to inquire what's going on. He don't want to tell me. I'm like, all right, bro, you having a bad day? All right, so normally you do this. You could go do this today because I don't want you to get in trouble because your mindset is not here. You can't provide the best service you normally provide doing that task. So do this today. I'll make you be in the back room or something. Go do that. Get your mind right. And then when your mind right, tomorrow we'll reassess it and I'll put you back here. Or just having that conversation with you, Gabe, you might just be like, oh shit, I didn't realize, my personal shit is showing in my work. Let me straighten up real quick. Let me go to the bathroom, come back. I'm good, Sean. I got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know your people and you got to speak to them as people. You can't just speak to them as underlings or somebody beneath you or you're better than them. Because when you start doing that, people will shit on you, bro.
Yeah, and then, but it's the vice versa too. People will take advantage.
Of course. But that's when you got to walk that line as a manager. You got to identify both, and it's not easy. And I try to tell people, like, yo, I make it look easy, but it's not easy. It's a lot of, like, being a leader and a manager in a store is not physical work. It's mental. Like, that shit is mental and emotionally draining because you got to keep your temperament a certain way. And then you got to keep your mind a certain way and realize, like, oh, shit, I'm at work. I can't respond the way I would normally respond if I wasn't at work dealing with this type of situation. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yep.
But yeah, man. All right, so we're done ranting, people.
Yeah, we're done.
20 minutes. So let's go to asshole of the week, sir, because this is something that we wanted to dive into.
Yeah,
you
man.
Want to go first,
I think we both got the same person.
Pretty much.
It was sad news, man. It was, to be honest with you, it was almost like, I don't want to compare it to Biggie and Tupac. I don't, because it wasn't that. But it was something like a tragic moment in hip hop. Like, my asshole of the week, man. My asshole of the week, and I'm gonna get it going. And I don't want to do it because that's how he died. So, was a gunshot wound, man, to take off. So,
from the Migos.
Yeah, from the Migos. It when I heard it, I was like, whoa, like, damn. Like, I just saw this guy on TV talking with Quavo on Drink Champs. Like, I was just watching this guy.
Yeah.
And he was only 28 years old. That's the crazy part, bro. And it's like, I think we said this shit like four or five episodes ago. These young motherfuckers don't care, bro. Like, if they gonna blast you, they gonna blast you. They don't care what you got going. They don't care about your family. They don't care about who you are. They don't care about who you run with. Nothing, bro. These young kids are so out of control nowadays. Like, you heard who got arrested for the shooting, right? It was a 19-year-old kid.
I heard it was a friend. I heard. This is what I'm hearing because I hear different things. I heard for one, the bullet wasn't for him.
No, it was a straight bullet.
I heard it was a stray bullet, and I heard it was friendly fire. It was one of his own peoples that shot him.
It was a 19-year-old kid. They didn't
in his
release the name
entourage or
yet.
something.
And bro, like, we gotta stop, man. We gotta do better, bro. Like, we can't be upset when a white person kills a black or a Spanish person, and then be okay when we kill our own people, right? Because I get it. Like, I'm not with it either that, a white cop or a white person is chasing somebody down and killing them or doing something totally disgusting to a minority. But we got to have that same energy, bro, when it comes to this. Like, when this stuff happens, then you know what, we gotta be, and especially the hip hop artists, like, they gotta come together for something, like, or do something. But it can't be where we want to be like, we stand up with such and such, we're against dot. But then this happens, and now nobody say nothing.
True.
Nah, so because now it's because it's so second nature to us already. Like you said, the music, the environment we live in, that's like that Takeoff was a statistic. That was it.
Yeah.
He didn't get to live to 30 years old. No. He got shot. He probably, and I don't know him like that, but he probably didn't go to college. So, boom.
He didn't live a full life, bro. He's only 28, bro. You can't really live a full life at 28.
My asshole of the week was that whole situation, man.
So, not to get political, but what's your stance when it comes to like everybody owning a gun? Because that's a state that everybody owns a gun. So
you're not gonna take my gun, Sean. You're not taking my gun.
I don't feel like everybody deserves a gun, bro. That's just me, bro. Like,
bro, you gotta in Florida, you gotta be careful, bro. Like in New York, you could pop off if somebody cuts you on the drive, like on your drive home. Yeah. Here, you gotta be careful because they come off and start blasting, man. Yeah. But I think to me, I think it's okay to have a gun. Now, do I think you need an arsenal of weapons that if you're going to go and fucking fight a zombie war? No.
So you think you should be bringing your gun with you going to the bowling alley, bro? Like, you going bowling, bro. Like, what you need your gun for?
If I have a carry and conceal, I mean, you never know, bro.
Like, think about the situations that you put yourself in, bro. I'm not against it. Okay, so you're for guns.
I'm for if you want it, go ahead.
You feel like every single person deserves to have a gun, bro?
No. I don't think every person, because not every person is going to be mature or have the right state of mind to have a gun. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but if you're that person that needs a gun because you want to feel safe, I am no person to tell you no. But I don't agree with you having a machine gun and 3 grenade launchers in your garage.
Oh, dear. Yeah. So
have a little piece.
Yeah, my stance on it is like everybody should have the right to have a gun. Keyword, have the right. But not everybody should have a gun. And the reason why I say that, I'm not going to dive into that deeply because this is like a whole conversation we could literally have a whole hour talking about. That's including people that shoot up schools and people that, like the unfortunate incident that happened with Takeoff, and even like PNB Rock when he got robbed a couple of weeks ago and he got killed. Yeah. Not everybody deserves a gun, bro. Some people use the gun as power because whatever was going on in their life or going on in their past, they feel like they need to have a gun to feel powerful or to feel important or, to feel strong. Some people use it as protection. Some people use it as enforcement. Like, I am going to be the law. I am going to be God. I am going to take your life if I feel like you wronged me or you looked at me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Those motherfuckers don't need guns. Now, my asshole of the week is dealing with this situation, but it's more on E-News. I don't know if you saw...
Yeah, I saw that stupid shit.
And mind you, this is not the first time. So just so that you guys know, E-News posted a picture of Offset and said, rest in peace, Takeoff. So literally is like what they're saying, and whoever was doing the social media or whatever at the time wasn't cognizant or just stupid or Russian or whatever the case may be. They're filed for this. They're literally saying like all black people look alike. Yeah. So there's 3 brothers from the Migos. You have Takeoff, Offset, and Quavo. So Takeoff is the one that passed away, but you posting a picture of Offset saying R.I.P. And then you notice, and people in the comments called you out on it and say, hey, you can Google a picture of Takeoff and get it right. You got it wrong. Did they come out and apologize? No, they did not. Did they take it down? No. As far as I know, last time I checked, it was still up. So you guys are asshole of the week because this is a terrible thing that happened, and you guys didn't post the right information. And not only that, I got one more asshole of the week, and this is my biggest asshole of the week I'm going to do ever, bro. So prepare yourself.
Okay.
My asshole of the week are people that feel like they need to live vicariously on social media, and you're posting videos and pictures of people dying to get likes, to get recognition, to be popping, like, and what's his name? Gilly went off, and I'm about to go off my damn self. What in your right fucking mind, and what type of insensitive motherfucker you have to be to, instead of calling for help or try to assist in a person attaining help, that you want to sit there, pull out your phone, fucking record a video, take a picture, and then post it online, and then get upset when people call you out on your bullshit? Or you the person that gets those videos and get those pictures, and you sharing it with your friends and think it's cool to share somebody's loved one last minute on this earth. And it's trash, bro. Like, yo, that is the worst fucking thing a person could do. You're a scumbag, a socio, whatever you want to call it, bro. Like
but you called it. Remember, like I want to say maybe like
we
six,
talked
seven
about that
episodes
shit.
ago that
Yeah,
people would rather look at the car crash and see the car burn. Like you'll take the
there you
video
go.
of that. So it's yeah.
But bro, it's terrible because think about it, right? God forbid this ever happens to either one of us, right? We both have
Yeah.
children. What if you wake up one day and you see a video surfacing of your child dying,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how you found out your kid died?
Nah. Yeah. This is rough,
And then it's
man.
posted on these blog sites.
Yeah.
And one person from one of these blog sites, and I forgot the name of the blog site, so I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
Said, hey, we wouldn't post it if you guys didn't look at it. It has 1 million views. It has 1,000 shares. So just as culpable as we are, you guys are culpable as well, because we're here to entertain. We're here to make money. We're here to monetize. So if you guys like bullshit, we're going to post the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up, bro. That's how they look at us. And we're the only culture that does this. Hip hop does this. Black people, Hispanics. You don't see white people posting pictures of a white person getting their head blown the fuck off in the street and they sending pictures. They did the same bullshit with Kobe. When Kobe got killed and his daughter was dead, these fucking officers took pictures and were circulating pictures of his decapitated head. Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Man. What type of world we live in that people don't give a fuck no more? And we do this fuck shit to people, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. We gotta be better.
We gotta do better, bro. We gotta do better. So on that note, man. Yeah, on that note, man,
I was 30 people, I'm sorry.
I just wanna tell people, like, listen, we come here to entertain, and we want to make things fun and make things, into a joke. And we try our best to keep it light and funny. But when things like this happen, it's hard to make it a joke.
It's hard because we live this reality, bro.
Yeah. So we don't want to come off as these two serious guys that are, oh man, you guys are ODing. It's just that we both sound like we're tired and we want some change and we want to see something happening. So, people who listen to this episode, it may not be as funny as the last ones, but at least I hope you guys got some kind of knowledge from what we talked about. So, nice chat as always, bro. We always keep it real. We always, like we say, no filter, no bull. You bring the heat, your spicy 30. It's a spicy 30 in a way where you may not think it's a spicy 30. So
it's a controversial topic people don't want to talk about.
And it's gonna make you think whether you that person that's like, you know what, maybe that, like, it's gonna make you have that conversation. So I hope this starts a lot of conversations in people's homes, and we just get better from this, bro. But that's all I got, bro. We're gonna end this episode.
So real quick, because we got to end on a high note, bro.
yeah.
So we got some flowers. I just want to give flowers. Man. We forgot about that shit. We got so deep. So I want to give flowers to everybody that I know personally, friends, family, you guys. The reason why I'm giving you guys your flowers and the appreciation, because we see situations like this happen and we don't acknowledge people and appreciate people as we should. So I want you guys to take flowers and give it out to your loved ones, to your friends, your family, somebody in your life that you love and you care for. Tell them, let them know. Tomorrow's not promised, people. Anything can happen. You saw what happened with Takeoff. That wasn't meant for him. He was a quiet person in the background minding his business, and that shit happened. So that goes to show you, some people be like, oh, it was meant for that person. Like, look how that person lived their life. That shit happened to them for a reason. Yeah. The man ain't do nothing. He was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, and that shit happened. Yeah. So hug and hold your loved ones. Tell them you care. Tell them, give them their flowers, give them their appreciation now, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. And on that note, those are S.Dot's flowers, to give flowers, so you to give flowers to other people.
Yeah. I'll give my flowers to the person we were just talking about earlier. So Kareem, man. Kareem, he's I seen his journey from from Target all the way to Amazon right now, where he works at. And he's not perfect by any means. Even when he was with me, he wasn't perfect. But one thing I could tell you about him was that he was hardworking. The man would do whatever you needed him to do once he finally realized his role of a manager. And, hopefully, like I said, I taught him some things and he learned some things not to do and what things to do by being with me for such a long period of time. but now he's an HR. I think he's working HR for Amazon. He's doing big things out there in Atlanta. So, you know, even though he tried to get on the show and you came over here with that,
Fisher
I don't
Price.
know,
His
with
Fisher
that
Price
Game
microphone.
Boy system, you came in here with that Call of Duty
Shout out to you,
headphone.
Kareem. We love you, boy.
Yeah. We just make sure you get your shit right so you could get on this. You could get on the episode.
Definitely.
But
Still
yeah,
fuck
man,
those Mets. Fuck them Giants
and
too.
fuck the Mets, fuck the Giants. But I'm giving my flowers to you, sir.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. So now on that note, we're gonna
Now we
say
can wrap
goodbye. Now we can say goodbye to the people. Listen to us. Follow us, man. Give us some advice when you see us. Give us some comments. We dying to hear from people. You know, we want to see if we can get other like guests on the show too. If you're a person that's listened to it and wants to like just contribute and maybe want to talk about topics that we may want to talk about, or tell us some topics that you may want to listen to. We're all ears, man. And we're working on something now that we might be on another platform sharing this content. So you know, a lot of big things happening in the near future.
We're coming to radio, people.
Yeah, we're getting the radio. So Sean, say bye to the people. Gabe from Florida, I am out, people.
Brooklyn,
enjoy.
We here. Nets.
Let's
get it together. Oh yeah, Miami won tonight too. Woo! Hero. Good night, people.
Good night, people.